why do you have so many AI projects which fail, right? And I think one of the key reasons is that AI strategy doesn't align with business strategy. And these are usually driven in parallel. And there was this case study which they had highlighted about this organization, which illustrates this point, right? So this calls out as to what happens when data science and business don't play at it as a team sport. So apparently there's this organization, they wanted to build out a recommender system, right? So this is for use by their customer service representatives. And the idea was to suggest solutions to common problems which customers face. Now, the project was touted as this big cost saver for the company itself, right? Now, after they kind of rolled it out, it took them a few months to realize that the agents, the customer service agents, were not even using it, right? And then it took them some more time to figure out why are they not using it. So apparently, they realized that the problem was not necessarily with the algorithm in itself, but the data on which the model was trained, right? It was apparently trained on this ideal set of technical descriptions versus what the customer actually enters, which is very different things if you think about it, right? And apart from that, they also realized that there are overlapping categories in the data, which was not taken into consideration when they were training the model. So this is something which I've noticed over a period of time in the work which we do as well, right? That most data scientists tend to miss it, right? They don't think about it like from a design thinking approach, starting with the user and saying, what is the problem? What are we trying to solve? And then how can AI solve it? Are we augmenting it or automating it, right? It usually starts with the solution and then saying, okay, how can we use the output of this model? In HBR also called out the need for a role akin to a translator of the business into a technical problem, right? Being the storyteller and conveying the value to the business. And therefore, what I've tried to do over a period of time is to hire for complementary skill sets, right? So not just ML engineers, I hire for business analysts, I hire for people from consulting backgrounds. Again, your hiring strategy depends on your maturity of an organization, but as I've kind of scaled my team, that's something I've consciously looked at, right? So short answer, yes, how I try to drive that balance is to start with the customer and the business objective, and then say, okay, what are the problem we are trying to solve? Then think about how can AI solve it in a unique way, right? So that's something which I've tried to straddle over a period of time.